Human attraction is a fascinating subject that intertwines biology, psychology, and culture. For women, the experience of liking a man activates complex psychological and neurological processes. These processes influence perception, behavior, emotions, and even physical responses. To understand how the female brain functions when romantic interest is sparked, it is crucial to explore the neurochemical mechanisms, evolutionary psychology, social influences, and individual experiences that shape this deeply human experience. When a woman finds herself attracted to a man, her brain begins releasing a cocktail of chemicals that intensify feelings of interest and attachment. Dopamine, the feel-good neurotransmitter, surges in areas of the brain associated with reward and pleasure, such as the ventral tegmental area, VTA, and nucleus accumbens. This dopamine surge not only boosts mood, but also reinforces thoughts and behaviors associated with the person she likes. The more she interacts or thinks about him, the more rewarding the experience becomes neurologically. Oxytocin, often referred to as the bonding hormone, also plays a critical role. It is released during moments of physical closeness, such as hugging or touching, and even during eye contact and meaningful conversations. Oxytocin helps deepen feelings of connection and trust, nudging her toward forming a deeper emotional bond. In contrast, cortisol levels may initially rise due to the anxiety and uncertainty of early romantic attraction, causing butterflies in the stomach, heightened alertness, or even temporary insomnia. Another key function of the female brain during romantic interest is its sharpened focus on the object of affection. Research has shown that when a woman likes a man, her attention becomes highly selective. She notices subtle details about his appearance, behavior, and communication style that might go unnoticed otherwise. This attentional bias is driven by both hormonal influences and evolved survival mechanisms that prioritize potential mates. Mirror neurons also become more active during these interactions. These are specialized brain cells that help individuals understand and empathize with the emotions and intentions of others. When a woman likes a man, her mirror neuron system helps her intuitively mirror his moods, gestures, and tone, often leading to a sense of deeper connection and clicking. Liking someone often makes a woman feel emotionally exposed. The prefrontal cortex, responsible for decision-making and emotional regulation, may struggle to balance rational thought with the emotional pull of attraction. This internal conflict can lead to overthinking, self-doubt, or rumination. For example, she may replay conversations, worry about how she came across, or analyze his behavior for clues about his feelings. This emotional vulnerability is intensified by the amygdala, a region of the brain responsible for processing fear and threat. Because early romantic interest can trigger fears of rejection or abandonment, the amygdala may become hyperactive, leading to anxiety, hesitation, or the urge to protect oneself emotionally. Yet this emotional risk is part of what makes romantic connection feel so rewarding when reciprocated. Beyond biology, the female brain is shaped by social conditioning and early attachment experiences. From a young age, women are often socialized to prioritize relational harmony, emotional sensitivity, and communication. These patterns are reflected in how they approach romantic interest. A woman might feel a strong desire to nurture, support, or emotionally understand the man she likes. Actions often reinforced by cultural narratives about gender roles in romance. Her attachment style, shaped by early relationships with caregivers, also plays a role. Women with secure attachment styles tend to approach romantic interest with confidence and openness. Those with anxious attachment may experience intense worry about whether the man will reciprocate, while those with avoidant tendencies may suppress their feelings to maintain control. The way a woman's brain processes romantic attraction is therefore deeply influenced by her psychological blueprint of intimacy and trust. Attraction often brings with it a psychological phenomenon known as idealization. The female brain may engage in cognitive filtering, focusing primarily on a man's positive traits while downplaying or overlooking flaws. This is not irrational. It is, in part, an evolutionary strategy that supports pair bonding and emotional investment during the early stages of attraction. However, it can sometimes lead to unrealistic expectations or disappointment if the idealized image is later contradicted by reality. Interestingly, studies using brain imaging have shown that romantic love deactivates certain parts of the brain, associated with critical thinking and social judgment, such as the frontal cortex. This suggests that when a woman likes a man, she may be less likely to notice red flags or incompatibilities, at least initially, due to a neurological rose-colored glasses effect.